everyone. My name is Iris, and I'm a software engineer. Public speaking often feels like it's reserved for the experts. But what does that even mean? I will give you some practical tips on how and why you should share your story. For this, meet Pebble. Pebble loves going to conferences and meetups. He enjoys listening to others and can often apply learnings for his own work. But giving a talk himself? Oh no, that's just not the right thing for him. He has a huge list of excuses why. Today, we will look at 4 of them. Maybe some might sound familiar. Number 1, I'd be way too nervous and everybody would notice. The fear of public speaking is a deep-rooted existential fear in all of us. When we look at others, they seem to have it all figured out. They have an important message to share and just the right words to share it. But believe me, every single person you have seen and still will see on this stage experiences some level of nerves. So this is me right now, more or less. No tail, obviously. So stage fright is, well, frightening. But you can push through this, and it does get better with time, at least a little. Let's move on to reason number 2. Nothing I've done is worth listening to. That is a big one you might have felt yourself. We all come from different places. Maybe you've been in IT for 20 years or 40 years, as we heard yesterday. Maybe you just graduated. Maybe you switched careers. That changes how you see things. The things that are obvious to you are often exactly what somebody else is missing. The lessons you learned the hard way, the insights you've gathered, this is your story. And this is not trivial. The real learning happens when we start to combine these perspectives. And exactly this is what this community is all about. And if your story isn't part of that conversation, something will always be missing. Reason number 3, I don't even know where to apply. Okay, great. Let's talk practicalities. To share your story, you need to know where it fits in. You need to find your audience. Who benefits the most from hearing your story? Who is in a similar situation? Or maybe might need a new perspective on theirs. A lot of conferences have a public call for proposals that you can find on their website. And secret tip, many meetups are always desperately looking for new speakers, so this is often a good place to start. In simple terms, wherever you go to learn, you can also go to share. Reason number 4, I applied but got rejected. That happens. Rejection from a cool conference is a common experience. But there are ways to improve your chances. There are always the most applications for the classical talks. We heard it yesterday. At this conference, only 2% were accepted because there were so many applications. But for the other formats, such as Ignites, Hint Hint, or workshops, there are always fewer proposals. And 15 up to sometimes 50% got accepted. So here your chances are much better. So let's summarize. Being nervous is okay and normal. Your perspective, your story is important. And you need to find the audience and the format that matches it. I hope you will take the inspiration from this conference with you and reflect on where your own experience fits in. And maybe soon I'll get to hear about it. I would love that. My name is Iris, and thank you for listening, and please feel free to reach out if you'd like to chat more about this.